After Winter Storm Ulmer buried the Panhandle Wednesday and into the night, crews begin the task of digging out of the storm. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, lots of snow lingers following yesterday's storm, with parts of the Panhandle receiving anywhere from 6 to 17 inches of snow. This morning, those howling winds continued to blow snow, but there was enough reprieve to allow city crews and independent contractors alike to start digging people out. Most cities still have a snow emergency in effect, meaning people cannot be leaving their cars on the roadway, and travel is still not advised. As of midday, all of the Panhandle's highways remained closed, and during a joint news conference with Governor Pete Ricketts and other state officials, NDOT Director Kyle Schneeweiss addressed the roads across Nebraska.
Our goal is to keep roads open, or keep our highways open, but sometimes that's not possible. And when we close a road, it's because it's not safe to travel. And so we need folks to recognize that and stay off the road when it's been closed.
Last night provided a headache for law enforcement. NSP Trooper Courtney Horick shared this video from 42nd Street in Scottsbluff after she tried to rescue a stranded motorist. She became stuck in her vehicle, and a local police vehicle behind her also became stuck. Officials are once again encouraging people to stay put unless it's an emergency. Well, coming up after the break, the worst of the weather is behind us. Bill Boyer is in with a much more favorable forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
Have you heard the exciting news? Western Nebraska Regional Airport will be offering flights with United Airlines operated by SkyWest beginning January 30th, 2018. What's even better? You'll get to earn and use your United points. Reservations with United are now available. Plus, all United miles can be earned and redeemed with all flights. While you're at Western Nebraska Regional Airport, grab a bite to eat at the Flight Deck restaurant. Plus, Hearst Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. So make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, it's a historic blizzard that we're going to be digging out from for days to come. It's over for the most part as winds are going to decrease, still up around 15 miles an hour or so early this evening, but take a look tomorrow at 5 and 6 miles an hour. It will be great. It's a historic blizzard and it has come to an end for the most part. Maybe a little bit of blowing snow in a couple areas this evening, but what snow we've had has really started to crust over, and it's really going to, it's blowing snow threat going to decrease and not going to hurt anything that the winds are going way down. Calmer this weekend and a slow warm-up is coming up as well. 39 yesterday in Scottsbluff. That was early in the morning, and that high fell throughout the day down to 28. We're going to be much colder tonight than where we were yesterday. 2 inches almost for the year now, 262 for the year. Well, we've seen a lot of pictures of snow, and let's look at one that maybe you can appreciate. Certainly us weather geeks can appreciate a photo like this. This is the bomb cyclone here. Very impressive on radar. Right here, or in satellite, this is high resolution satellite imagery. Right here, this little couplet is where the turning point would be, the middle of that low pressure system when it bottomed out. This is all the moisture feeding up into the storm system that was pulling up in there as this storm system was intensely wrapped, almost like you would see in a tropical storm system, a hurricane type situation. You can see this is Texas, here's Oklahoma. Right on the Kansas-Colorado border is where that storm blew up, rain, heavy rain on this side of the frontal system, and as that cold air got drugged back in behind it, it was snow, and the winds were absolutely intense. Had some peak wind gusts to 90 miles an hour in portions of Colorado. Here are our snowfall totals. 18 inches in Crawford, Chadron State Park at 17, about 16 and a half at Harrisburg, Melbeta about 13. Notice this says estimated snowfall totals. It was really tough to get a good handle on how much snow was out there. We've got 10 to 12 inches roughly in Scottsbluff. Our estimate here at the station, about 10 inches. Some reporting a little more than that. Bushnell, about 10 inches. The Gearing area, around 9. Fort Laramie at 6.5, and just northeast of Dalton, 6 inches of snow on the ground. So it was certainly a very heavy storm system, and thankfully we didn't end up with temperatures or with snowfall totals that were closer to that 18 inches for most of us, because, man, the drifts are 5, 6, 7, 10. We've had reports of 12 to 15-foot drifts in some of the rural areas. Temperatures tonight are in the 30s. We had some sunshine out there today. That helped us warm up a little bit. Winds are still out of the northwest, 20 to 30 miles an hour, but they're going down, and that is good news. Our wind chills are in the 20s and teens across our region. Let's take a look at Futurecast. There are the winds. Watch them finally go away, and we won't see them back for a little while. As we go through the rest of the evening hours tonight, we're going to be just clear. Partly cloudy skies. May see a little bit of fog out there with that fresh cover of snow on the ground. Otherwise, nothing really to be concerned about. Temperatures are going to be cold with mostly clear skies. 5 in Torrington tonight, 8 Scottsbluff Alliance, that deeper snow cover area, going to be colder than where there's less snow cover. Then for tomorrow, we have sunshine going to be in the region. Lots of sun, and we're going to have temperatures that are going to warm up tomorrow. And no wind to speak of, really, as we're going to have light winds at all. Maybe late in the day, a few clouds try to sneak in here across the region. But all in all, things are going to be very calm tomorrow and a much nicer day. Hopefully, we'll have all the roads open by tomorrow and you'll be able to travel. It'll be a much better day to travel than what it was today. Temperatures tomorrow going to be in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees. Let's take a look at our forecast then tonight. Partly cloudy, cold, a low down around 8. Yeah, that's chilly for this time of year. Tomorrow, sunshine and 40. Very nice day out there as we have a decent day. Still well below normal, as we'd ordinarily be in the low 50s this time of year. And we might get there by the middle to the end of next week. Temps could climb up to near 50 degrees or better. But until then, we're going to be in the low 40s. But sunny skies, light winds, and not much to worry about in the weather department, thankfully, after we've had plenty of weather here in the first 15 days of March. Going to bring us to our snowiest March in history here in Scottsbluff.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition. Convenient stores in your neighborhood. Friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right, get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Welcome back. Somewhere between 120 and 150 truck drivers were stuck in Sydney at the Love's Travel Stop as the blizzard of 2019 cleared the area and road crews worked to open the highway. GM Neil Pearson says the truck stop was one of the only locations in the area that was open overnight, but stranded truckers were in overall good spirits. Pearson said their IHOP restaurant was able to stay open late and opened early today, which allowed the truck drivers to get a hot meal to get them by. Well, evacuations forced by flooding have occurred in several eastern Nebraska communities. Officials report protective levees were topped or breached yesterday in southwest Sarpy County and north of Pierce. Evacuations have occurred in Belgrade, Burwell, Cedar Rapids, Dannebrog, Harrington, Pierce, Randolph, St. Paul, and Verdigray. The National Weather Service says Loop River floodwater poses a threat to Genoa, where evacuations have occurred. And a 25-year-old Dawes County woman has pleaded no contest to a charge of third-degree intentional child abuse causing injury stemming from an October 2015 incident. Court records say that Jessica Cuny blacked out one night after drinking and injured her child, but does not know exactly how the child's injuries transpired. The 10-month-old girl required airlifting to Denver's Children's Hospital for the injury sustained. Sentencing has been set for May 7th. Well, straight ahead, we'll take a peek at what's happening around the region on the community calendar. Stick around. KNEB.TV News will be back right after this.
We've been an ALLO customer from the beginning, 15 plus years.
Almost 15 years.
15 years now. They live here, they work here, they give back to our community. That's very important to us.
It's the difference of night and day between our old internet provider and ALLO.
Having that reliability and that speed is extremely important.
Nobody matches that speed. It was a game changer.
ALLO came to my site and helped me resolve an issue. At that point, I knew ALLO was the company that I wanted to stick with.
The Mixing Bowl in Gearing, serving breakfast and lunch every day using Grandma Ruth's recipes for 5 years. Stop for lunch and try a Cali Turkey BLT or one of our gourmet burgers. Have a homemade cabbage burger or butterball soup on Thursdays. Or try our weekend brunch and have cinnamon roll pancakes or the roasted duck Benedict. Stop by the Mixing Bowl on your way to work and grab a freshly baked muffin, Grebel, or Danakuga out of our bakery case and a specialty coffee made just for you. The Mixing Bowl, 1945 10th Street in Gearing, bringing great food and great people together.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
What are you waiting for? A 6-year limited powertrain warranty? Savings on performance-matched implements? 0% APR financing for up to 5 years? Head down to your local Kubota dealer before September 30th and take advantage of this incredible offer on the BX Series, America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Kubota, this is what we do.
Come into Sandberg Implement, your local Kubota dealer.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gearing.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
And finally tonight, I want to take a moment to commend the wonderful colleagues I work with here at KNEB. Not only did Bill Boyer and Steve Chose provide round-the-clock storm coverage for more than 12 hours yesterday, but news director Scott Miller and myself handled all the news content. Program director Nick Cheezick and TJ Albright handled the influx of calls for cancellations, and engineer Justin Hanshu was on hand to ensure that we stayed connected with power. All 6 of us were snowed in at the station last night, but we're happy to put in the long hours to keep the community informed and safe. Our hope is that by tomorrow, most of the effects from the storm clear out and we can resume normal operations. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.